There's two things that penetrate my time horizon: anything that is novel and interesting, or imminent. Okay. What imminent means is it's the gun to the head. Okay. It's so here's an example. Every summer, I would kick ass when they would surround me by a bunch of different guys and things. But then afterward, when I'd be doing my year round, I would falter. I'd fall into this funk and stuff, and we can never figure it out. It's because in order for me to activate the front of my brain, the prefrontal cortex, I need adrenaline. I'm dopamine and norepinephrine deficient. When you surround me with a bunch of guys and you talk me up, he's the legend, he's Ken the Bugman, I have all those eyes looking on me. Now I can activate my abilities. But what happens, so see what I'm saying? You have these guys that are incredible superstars, but in different settings where they don't have the adrenaline, the hype, and everything else, they crumble, but they're now held at the standard of their best. They say about 65 to 70% of those that do door-to-door sales have ADHD. It's a performance disorder. Here's another thing. ADHD is a horrible name for it. It's a misnomer. We don't lack attention. It's maldistributed. Our brains are chronically understimulated, trying to get baseline stimulation. The menial tasks of the day, doing your dishes and showering, people get dopamine from that. We don't.
Yeah.
We don't get dopamine from that. So it's interesting. EFDD is what they're actually starting to call it: executive function deficit disorder, or time blindness. Intention is, how do I say this? So future directed behavior is intentional. But if it's playing interference with that part of my brain, I can't aim them far into the future. Why do ADHDers struggle with investments? Why do they struggle with retirement? Why do they struggle? It's like me, dude. I've done this for 40 years. My best summer is a 575. I could easily do 1,000, maybe even 1,500. But what is it that keeps tripping me up? Why do I engage in self-sabotage all of the time? It's because I have a brain that plays interference with my performance. I can wake up in the morning and tell my wife, here's a list of 10 things I'm going to get done. And I have absolute, sincere, I'm gritty. I'm going to totally get it done. And then I end up with 3 or 4. And I say, what the hell happened with the day? Why am I running in quicksand? It's not behavioral. Behavior is a symptom of the problem. It's circuitry.
I like that. Dude, nuggets.
So,